everyone. Jesus, I gotta stop vaping. You see that mess? Ah! I need to stop vaping. I think I'm really gonna stop because that is ridiculous. I'm gonna start getting those smoker lips. Okay, so little update from yesterday. Obviously, I am not a weeping mess in my vehicle anymore. I ended up going directly to my psychiatrist, either one. It's a head doctor, so I ended up going to her. And the moment she saw me, like, I walked into the office, and the lady at the front desk, she knows me because I've been going there for my ADHD medicine, and I've been going there for about a year and a half. So as soon as the lady at the head or the desk saw me, she was just like, "Hold on, hold on," and I was like, "Well, I don't have any money to pay right now." And she's like, "Just hold on." So they got me to the back, and my doctor dropped her appointment that she was in, and basically asked me what's wrong, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I pretty much let her know I was just sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden suicidal thoughts started, just pounding me in the head. It was like hardcore. It's hardcore, and that's happened to me before when I was in postpartum depression with my daughter, but it didn't hit me that hard. It took a good 3 months to hit me, until one day I was sitting at my desk and I realized I had planned out my entire suicide. So that was my main worry, is that I would let it get to that point, but I didn't expect it to hit me, this fast. I've been fine up until a couple of days ago, and then I just got depressed, and I guess it's not anybody's fault but my own, but I was reading on Facebook where one of the girls who had surgery with me the same day, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, please don't get mad at me for saying this, but she had posted that she went to Chick-fil-A and had chicken nuggets, and I'm just sitting here like, well, fuck, I can't even have a piece of celery yet. I've been sticking to this diet every day, and I'm so mentally stressed because I don't know what I can eat and what I can't, and she's gonna go to Chick-fil-A and have nuggets? Are you kidding me? And I think that's kind of what my breaking point was. I was just like, well, screw this, if she can do it, I can do it, And I let my doctor know that. But when I got in there, she pretty much asked me what's going on. I let her know I had surgery, and, I just kind of went over everything, and I let her know that I had quit taking my Tramadol and my Xanax Wednesday. And she said there was my first problem. More than likely it was a chemical imbalance. More than likely my body is rebelling because I pretty much just taken away two of its candies. Two things that I had been taking for a good 2 weeks straight. I just kind of dropped it cold turkey, and she said that was probably the main issue that I was going through. So she put me back on the orange Xanaxes, and I believe she said that is the lowest dose that you can get. And she told me how to wean myself off. So that handled that. She also let me know that I can, if I'm craving something, to eat it, not like, go ham and, don't go ham and just eat like I would before the surgery. But she let me know, if you're craving something, just, get your taste for it and keep it moving, I wonder why they don't tell that to, like, crackheads. Because we're pretty comparable. I mean, we're not going to sell our kids for food, but, food addiction is real, and I didn't realize that until now. But, she said to go ahead and eat it, and after the post about the girl who went to Chick-fil-A and had chicken nuggets, I was just like, well, screw this, I'm going to go get some chicken minis from Chick-fil-A. So I went to Chick-fil-A as soon as I left her doctor's office, before I took a Xanax, because I had to drive a good 30 minutes to get to her doctor's, or to her office. It's over by Cumberland Mall. But I went and I got chicken minis. I got some Polynesian sauce. I did not get the hash browns that go with it. I did not get a drink. And the whole hour ride home, I ate those 3 chicken minis. And as soon as I got home, I felt completely fine. Completely fine. So, I know that food addiction is real, and before I even considered the fact that I would miss food, like, you could tell me that and I'd just be like, food addiction, man, I'm not hiding in my car. I'm not hiding food under my bed. Wait, that's a lie. I do hide food under my bed. But that's just because I don't want my kids to eat it. You know, I also get nasty stuff so they don't eat it. Because my kids eat every damn thing. But, you know, you could tell me I was a food addict before. And I'm just like, bitch, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not addicted to anything. I grew up with addicts. I know what an addict is, you know. But now it's just like, yeah. And there's no amount of reading that you could do that would ever be able to prepare you for that. And, you know, your hormones being off whack and then that chemical imbalance, it sucked, you know. And it's bad because I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to at all. I'm not going to cry. I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to at all. You know, I came home and I came up to my room and I sat in my old people chair upstairs and my husband was asleep, but he woke up because I brought them biscuits too. I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to finish the chicken minis by the time I got here. If I had, then I would have hid the evidence and not brought them anything back because that's just me. But I brought them biscuits as well. So he woke up and he was just like, did you get fired? And I was like, why? Every time I log out early or I don't work, you think I got fired. And I just told him I felt really sad. And of course, he started going down the list, you know, of was it him? You know, why are you sad? Why the hell are you sad? You know, he doesn't like feeling helpless either. So that's why I didn't tell him the extent of how sad I was. So I just told him I was feeling sad. And I logged out. So, you know, he's okay. Hopefully he doesn't watch these videos. And if he does, hi. Sorry I lied to you. I mean, I didn't lie to you. I omitted things and, you know, nah. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't watch these, though. And if you do, just ignore this whole part. This did not happen. But, yeah, big change from yesterday. I put the girls in bed last night at about 11. I had so many people reaching out to me and so many people commenting, and I promise you I'm going to comment back, and I'm going to respond. It's just, I had to take some time out for me. Even now, like I called in sick today for behavioral or mental health day. And that's what I told him. I said, you know, I can't mentally sit there and listen to everybody else's problems. When I have my own problems, I'm not going to be able to focus on that, you know. So hopefully that doesn't count against me. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch old movies that used to make me feel good. You know, right now I'm watching Urban Cowboy. I tried to watch Great Balls of Fire, but they took it off the free thing, and I'm poor, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to rent it for $2.99 when I've seen the movie so many times I know every word to it. Yeah, that was all. I just wanted to let everybody know that I am okay. And I apologize to any of my friends that got worried yesterday. I promise you, you know, the fact that I caught it and I knew those feelings that I had coming on, you know, I knew what to look for. I knew growing up with a crazy brother, and I promise you, my brother, he was crazy. Chasing people around the house with butcher knives, crazy. You know what to look for and what not to look for, and when it's happening to you, you can't catch it as easy as you thought you could. But I caught it. I'm so thankful I caught it because I couldn't imagine not being here. You know, I couldn't imagine the hurt that it would bring to my kids and my family and my friends and, you know, anybody if I were to just, you know, selfishly take my life because I wasn't feeling well that day. You know, I've lost somebody due to suicide before, so I know how selfish it is, and it's not worth it. So, yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna sit here. I made some Parmesan crisps. I went and got some hummus. I'm gonna eat that as like a fun snack since I can't have popcorn yet. I'm gonna finish Urban Cowboy. I'm probably gonna get on my computer downstairs and try to respond to people. I should be packing for my cruise, which is like 16 days away, but I haven't done that yet because I haven't gotten over that depression hump yet, so I'm just not interested. I apologize. I did have it on pause, but it wanted to unpause. I've kicked all my kids out of the house. My mother-in-law came and got the girls, or she came and got Amara this morning, the 2-year-old, and I took Ayana over to her house just now, about 2 hours ago. And then Aiden, when we got home, we went to Kroger and got some snacks. And as soon as we got home, I was like, are you going to go back to your friend's house? If his parents want you to spend the night, I say yes. And I was like, but don't go down there and beg them. Don't go down there and tell them I asked you to spend the night, because I don't want like a bad parent. But he ended up spending the night. That's the second time he's ever spent the night somewhere outside of my parents' house and his Grammy's house ever since he was born. I'm one of those mothers, but the fact that I really wanted my kids out of my house tonight shows you where I am mentally. I just want to break. I want to sleep. I want to walk around in my underwear, even though I don't, because I don't like my things touching. I want to watch Urban Cowboy as loud as I can, and I just want to be not single, person. I just want to clear my head and be alone. So yeah, sorry about rambling. I just wanted to let you guys know that's where I am now. I apologize if I scared anyone. That was not my intentions. This is to record the good, the bad, the ugly. And, yesterday it just so happened to be the ugly. The really ugly, because I'm an ugly crier. I know it. So, again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Add me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram. Please feel free to ask any questions that you want. You can add me I said add me on Facebook, but it may take a minute for me to accept, because I kind of get a lot of troll profiles requested. So I'll get the firm request, and then I'll just let it sit there for a couple weeks before I accept it sometimes, just to see if it goes away. So yeah, that's about all. Thank you for following my journey. I appreciate you guys more than you know. A whole lot more. I look forward to talking to you again. Good night.